That's very interesting. That pretty much, apart from the governmental program, is covering our experiences in Europe or in Switzerland particularly. We have seen since the crisis started that especially the national corporations, so all of the huge ones, they have frozen their budgets for investments. And luckily, not just for Syntotech itself, for I think the entire Swiss economy and the European economy, the small mid-sized businesses are willing to invest and fastly get this knowledge to make sure that they will keep up to date when the crisis is over and have an additional benefit to offer to their customers. So is this, I think in the US it's called the Fortune 500 companies, isn't it? So is this something that you are on your daily work, if you call customers, experience as well then, that it's more or less the small mid-sized businesses who are taking over now, not the control, but the charge in terms of pushing these technologies inside of the country?
Yeah, absolutely. The Fortune 500 companies, they're a huge part of our business under normal years. So, we're a small team based out of Miami, but we have partnerships with great companies like Syntotech, and our product offering is somewhat unique. And so we are able to distribute to customers across the entire nation. Very often, I'd say maybe 25 to 30% of our business is tied up in Fortune 500 type of organizations. And we saw like a faucet turn off when COVID started. Like 100% of the funding has gotten frozen. The good news with those organizations is they're still planning to make investments. They're just looking into 2021. So, they're still planning for growth, but a lot of those organizations have been very conservative in bringing staff back. They didn't have as much access to like some of the funding that helps small and medium-sized businesses in the beginning. Like in the US, we had a program called PPP, which is the Paycheck Protection Program. And that was super helpful for small and medium-sized businesses, even our business. But big businesses didn't have access to that. They had it more in the form of like tax credits and things, and it was less direct. They're being way more conservative about it. The small and medium-sized businesses, I don't think they're even buying to sort of like just be ready. They're buying and they're leapfrogging the competition. So as the big companies are effectively, surviving on their momentum, they're sort of asleep at the wheel, while the small and medium-sized businesses are able to come in and scoop up huge chunks of market share. So, we're seeing businesses that even just a year ago were like a one-man shop in a garage, expanding tenfold in terms of their capabilities to distribute products to their customers. Because they're able to be agile, right? For them, it's an overnight decision. Like, one or two people on the management team make a decision and they're ready to rock and roll. A big company, you have dozens of people and, groups that have to make decisions, and even just getting all those people on a Zoom call is like almost impossible, much less like making a decision. We're seeing a lot of momentum with those small, medium-sized businesses. And like I said, that's like super great. We understand that better than just about anybody, being a small team ourselves. So we're really able to relate. And in the service side of our business, we're not seeing that drop off. So on the service side, we do see our Fortune 500 customers, they continue to grow their business. So they're operating, they're just not investing in the equipment.